Welcome back to Inverted Aviators RC. Today we've got a fun video trying our hardest to fly this 1.2 meter F4U Corsair. And above everything else, this video is about what actually happens when we go flying. It's not always perfect, it's not always pretty, but it's always nice to have a very supportive cast when you're flying. So sit back, relax, and watch us try to fly this, and thank you, Mom, for always being so positive. Oh yeah, and stick around to the very end. I put together a compilation of me getting upset again because I thought that was pretty funny last time. So just, if you want to skip to the end and watch me be upset, go ahead. There's chapters in the description, but that's what we got on hold for you guys. Okay, flew in the simulator. I'm going to try to, when I'm starting to speed up, I'm going to have back elevator. And then once I speed up enough, I'm going to put forward elevator so the tail gets in the air. And then I'm going to ease off of that, and that should help me get into the air. But I'm going to try to back up a little bit more still. Okay, how much space does that give me? Quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to try taking off. So I've got safe off. Flap should be at half. Okay. All right. Not the prettiest takeoff, but it's still works. Let's see. It looks like I have to trim because it wants to roll. Oh. Maybe I just need more speed.
Well, that's what I always say. Oh, that's cool.
I can also see it in the camera, which is awesome. Uh-oh. I can't control it.
Oh no.
Why? I don't know.
I heard it going doo-doo-doo.
I know, and I don't know what that was all about because...
No. It was giving its mayday sign.
No. And it was so nice. Like, it was flying just fine.
Maybe somebody else shot it down.
Exactly.
It saw that it was shooting down something.
Well, I couldn't control it.
Upside down.
Oh, like the gears too. Why did it do it? It did that when it was over us too. Oh, I can control it. Why did it do that?
Well, not as bad as last time. The prop last time was really rough.
Like, what's the matter? Wait, okay. Just be careful with the prop because it's to take this off.
Wheel is a little crooked.
Yeah, we probably won't be able to fly again today.
No, really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, let's bring it over.
Okay.
Why was it beeping? It was flying so.
Have you ever heard it beep like that?
No,
before?
look at that. Busted gear. God.
I mean, you got down quite a ways before. I mean, when it started beeping, it was really high. And then
it wasn't even.
It could have gone like, gong.
Well, it wasn't even me landing it. It was just that this is a plane, so it can glide.
How did it beep? Maybe you have to Google, why did my plane start beeping?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But it was still beeping over there.
It was well.
Is that like a feature so that when it crashes somewhere you don't know where it is, you can find it?
Maybe, but
what a great feature.
Yeah, awesome. But
and it warns you when it's going to crash.
It would make sense if it started beeping way away, like it lost signal.
Right.
But this beeped right over us. Like, look at that gear, just obliterated.
Because you can't just bend them back?
I can, it's just, I don't think I've got the tool or the wrench to do it here. It's so cool, and I have so many things I'm going to do to it, but not if it ever works.
My guess is eventually you'll figure out why, but...
Yeah, first I just have to take the propeller off, so if we mess with it, we're not... It's not.
One wheel looks pretty decent. The other one looked kind of crooked.
Yeah, I mean, they'll both just need to be bent. And I couldn't control it anymore. But then once it landed and we walked over there, it was just fine.
But it was still beeping. It knew that it had a problem.
It knew something was wrong. Why? Because I charge these batteries. It's not a battery issue. But if I...
Oh, I'm happy to go.
Like, that's all what it's supposed to sound like. That's all fine. Flaps work just fine. Guns still work. Let's just walk this way and see if at some point it doesn't like it. But
How high above us do you think it was when it was?
Like a normal distance to fly above.
Good footing.
I know, I just wanted to...
And there's for sure somebody out there who's had the same problem. So either they can help you or you can help them.
Yeah,
yeah, seems like it's...
the whole reason I want to fly this is to say, great, I can fly it and land it. Now I'll throw cool stuff on it. And every time I come out to fly it, it just crashes. So, I don't know. It's such a cool plane. And when it was flying, it wasn't flying perfect. Like it didn't feel perfect. Or like I just had to trim it a little bit. But it was still fine.
It's gotta be possible. You've gotta be able to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah.
You just don't know currently what the problem is. But it seems like you have enough knowledge that you should be able to figure out what it is eventually. And you can't bend the thing back and give it another try?
I probably could. Or like...
I mean, because what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, it's true. I usually wrap a cloth around it just so it doesn't break the plastic, but if it's not...
From a hat?
No, I don't want to wreck the hat. It's just more to keep or protect the plastic, but to be fair, I ordered new gear a ways back.
It's still not here?
It got back ordered.
These are the same ones that we used before? And you picked
them? They just need to be bent back into place. And to be fair, if that crash was it only flipped because it was in grass. But it was flying just fine. Like it was coasting in. Let's see, I need it to be...
I can help, just tell me what to...
Can you just keep this tail off the ground? Just because that's probably lower. Just like, so all I need to do is bend this back. And now I waited too long, so now it's dark out. Okay, I'm gonna put these screws on this white strip.
Yeah, well, it's not raining yet, so.
Yeah, that's true. God. And I think I took off more correct. Or at least, I didn't just...
It looked good.
Yeah, I know the first time I flew this, I like ballooned it up. And it didn't look right, but I think this time I just held forward elevator more, which makes these stay on the ground for longer, which helps you increase speed while staying on the ground. And then eventually you let it just lift up by itself, which I think is what it did.
That's the professional way to do it.
Yeah, just bend
Brute
it.
force.
Yeah.
Wow. It's hard to watch because I feel it's going to snap.
I know, but if it does, oh no. Well, actually, I like having these because I can fly it.
Yeah.
And I don't, it'd be so cool once they fold in, because that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But if it can't connect, I'll have to make a note in the video that I've taken off twice and I've landed 0 times. Okay, that's one that'll work. That is the gear that takes the brunt of, actually it is twisted in a little bit. Doable? Alright, that'll work. At this point, I'll use the other battery I brought with, but they're both the same everything, just different brand.
And now this just looks a little more rustic.
Yeah, I think it's just fine. What's the worst that can happen, right? It crashes again?
Yeah, I guess it could crash worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, your next goal is to fly it again anyway, right?
Yeah.
So
might as well fix it up. Nice on site. That's why I bring the tools. But hopefully, I can at least land once. At this point, that's all I want to do is just prove I can land. Okay, I guess I'll do the exact same thing in backing it all the way down there. I'm getting great at taking off. I've done that twice now. Is those beeps which made me go like, oh, like this plane is not supposed to beep unless I tell it to beep. And there's not even a beeper on this plane, so it shouldn't ever beep. I could put a beeper on it. Okay, transmitter's on. Camera still works. I guess I'll see if the propeller's
still. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? With the brake off?
Yeah, I guess it's the angle from here to here might be tall enough, but if I go, well, that's because I didn't tighten it enough. This part, but I should. If you're ever dealing with the propeller, don't have any power. That's just this isn't screwed in enough, which is a great thing to notice now. So now there shouldn't be any issues. Oh, that's forwards and backwards.
Well, that provides some good wind.
Yeah, it's whole goal. Can I land? Shouldn't even be an issue.
Maybe that's the name of your video.
Can
land.
will this plane physically allow me to land?
Did you do that?
No.
Oh, it stopped on its own?
No, the gear twisted weird.
A wheel?
Yeah.
Really?
But like, it twisted so like you see how it's ka-chowing?
Is there a screw that just doesn't cut in? Well, so is there a looks like a pin it's supposed to go through there.
I think it's just that this metal piece separated. That's probably the issue.
Oh.
It's a washer. I got it. But yeah, this piece is supposed to prevent this from moving.
And why does it not?
It must have just sheared off.
The metal sheared?
That's my only guess, because why else would this part...
That part looks shorter than the other one, maybe. This piece here that's sticking out seems longer than this piece. Oh, it kind of moves a little. Oh,
well, that might be our...
That one
no,
feels
well,
really...
that's the thing. When it moves in, it goes down, and this pin hits this part, which causes the whole wheel to rotate. So it sits like this.
Ah, I see.
Or like this. So it's the mechanical part. But why it's...
But you don't even need that for right now.
No, but I need it to...
Hold it in.
Yeah, because that's the only thing keeping it.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that broke because of the crash?
Yeah, because it was working just fine before.
So is that pin supposed to be longer?
Or does it just go into here?
Well, can you see on this one or learn from this one somehow? And maybe it just didn't go when you fixed it.
It
wasn't in the right way.
Yeah.
And then.
Because if it's just like that, then it'd be a matter of getting this
in the right place.
Yeah,
You just have to get it in the right angle.
More, I need to know where this hole is.
Oh, actually, I can see all the way through right now.
All right.
Like I can see the track on the other side.
Yeah, let's bring it over. What the heck? Realistically, I should have just taken it off this way, because then it's not coming straight at us. But
2 hours later.
Okay, I think
that seemed promising.
Locked in.
Would a piece of tape stick over it just for now, or would that unbalance everything?
I don't think it unbalanced everything, but yeah, if we can just stick it in.
Yeah, for now maybe it's okay to.
I just wish when I crashed it was my fault.
Yeah.
Or like it was obviously. Well, like at this point it's like I'm scratching my head like, well, why did it do that?
Right.
If it's my fault, it's like, okay, I shouldn't have done that. But
yeah.
This is just like it started beeping at close range.
Maybe that pin was gonna fall out and it knew that.
Just get them right as they're.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead, take the bait. Now they know. That'll teach them.
Yeah.
How do you like me now?
Some days are just like that, you know?
I just want to fly this plane that I really like. I just want to be able to confidently say I can add cool things to this plane and have it work.
There you go.
And just stick it to itself.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's the dream. Okay. The whole idea is you can do thrust reverse so that when you're landing, you can land in shorter areas and have it just go backwards. Or, you know, like it'll slow itself down by going so fast. All right, third time's a charm. Second time we didn't even get to fly. just want to do like 1 or 2 loops and land, and I'll call it a day.
The part where you're gonna land, though, that's a good place.
That's the part I want the most. Okay, yeah, it still looks pretty bright here. So I'm gonna record goggles. I'm gonna just go before something else falls off. The half flaps, I'm gonna align myself. Everything's sound good. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take off. Oh, wait, actually, I gotta make sure this GoPro is facing down enough. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not horrible. That's just a bad. That's doing the wrong thing.
What happened there?
I think I put too much. Like I'm trying to keep the front two wheels down, and I think I just did it a little too much, which makes it flip.
I believe they broke the propeller.
Yeah, I have an extra.
Okay.
But the gears, they're fine.
Great. So where's the other piece of the propeller?
Ah, God. We won't worry about that. That's we don't have time to worry about that. All right. That's. I think it exploded and just shot off somewhere. Okay. Propeller is not, or the battery's not in, so I can unscrew this. I should have try to keep the tail down for longer.
Oh, you're saying that it crashed because you did something.
See, that one is my fault. So I'm like, oh, right, I can learn from that. I can't learn from a random disconnect. So thankfully I have a bunch of spare propellers for that very reason. And that's I guess a common way to crash this plane is to just be dumb on takeoff. Which that's the only way I can describe it. It's just I should have tried to keep the speed up or get speed up first. Brand new propeller, so that's a good sign. So now I've got 2 takeoffs, 0 landings, went through 3 propellers. Everything still works. Didn't even get very far. I'll record again. I will try it again. Now this time I'm going to roll out longer before trying to lift up. Okay.
Well, up in the air.
Yeah, that's step 1.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna make 1 loop. So
You can literally see the mosquitoes in the video.
yeah.
They're flying around. They look bigger than the plane.
Yeah, so this is my 1 loop. So then I'm going to do 1 more loop and land.
Definitely point out the mosquitoes in this video.
Yeah. Okay, I got flaps are now down. I'm gonna try to come in wide. Got a whole lot of runway to work with. All right, that's a landing. Yay! Okay, a takeoff and a land. All right, I'm gonna roll it over to us so you can see the guns.
Yeah.
Guns are working. Everything's working. I can't see us very well, so it's tilted back so far. Yay! All right, I'm gonna stop it here. High five. These will be on the camera. Yay! Okay.
You did it.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's so nice. That's all I wanted to do to prove I can land it. That is now 2 takeoffs, 2 propellers broken, 1 time it disconnected, I don't know why, and 1 landing.
And the wheels are currently held together with tape.
The wheels are held together with tape. Well, I couldn't control it. Oh, like the gears too. Why did it do it? It did that when it was over us too. Oh, look at I can control it. Why did it do that? I'm guessing I have a busted prop. Yeah, it probably won't be able to fly again today. Why was it beeping? Oh, look at that, busted gear, busted gear. God, why? Why? Like, look at that gear, just obliterated. Just so annoyed with this plane. It's so disappointing. Just so perplexed. I just want to fly this plane that I really like. Ugliest plane out there.